Hey guys. So, yeah, I'm sick. Not sick as a dog. I'm actually feeling a bit more better today. I've been sick for, I think, 2 days. But I was just laying here and I just thought of a story that I wanted to tell you guys. It's a story about the time, and I haven't done these in a while. I used to remember 3 years back, we were making these videos of me telling stories, and I haven't done it for a while, but I decided to do it today. So, this is a story of the time when I had the worst cold ever. Or no, not even just the worst cold ever. The worst, I guess you could call it illness season ever. Because during the time, at that time, I had three sicknesses all in one. And I'm about to tell you guys the story right now. Yeah, you guys can tell I'm sick. So it was back in 2020 during like the fresh start of the pandemic. Now I remember like it no wait, did I say fresh start? My bad. It was late late 2020 around the beginning of November. And let me just say I was sick as a dog, guys. I got sick. I got this really bad cold and I had to miss like a couple days of work. So it was really bad. And I remember during the time it was just a regular cold, like it didn't mean anything. But then that all of a sudden changed. You see, after I had that cold, I went to work. Okay? I went into work. I think I was only at work for. Sorry, guys. As I was saying, my girlfriend had to leave. Um, what was the story? Oh yeah. So during the time after I got sick, I went to work, and it was only like 2 days. And I'll explain why right now. You see, I went into work. First day, everything seemed perfect. But then the next day, my throat was hurting like crazy. And I mean like crazy, crazy. To the point where every time I was swallowing anything, it just hurt like hell. And then that's when I felt like my throat was swelling up. So I told mom about it. She checked my throat and she saw like a giant red pus in my throat, like a bunch of red pus in my throat. So she took me to the clinic. She took me to the clinic. It's down in the city by St. Hubert. I think I've taken you guys there before. If not, I'll take you guys there one day. It's where we went to do Champion Lanes. Remember the bowling video I made with mom? Uh, well, anyways, um, so we went to the clinic in the city of St. Hubert, and then the wait was not that long. We only had to wait for like 10 minutes, so that was good. Um, we told the doctor everything, and he referred us to this specialist who specializes with throats. So that's what we did. We went to this pharmacy that used to be opened up near our house that sadly is closed. Um, really miss that place. But anyways, I keep saying during that time we went to the pharmacy, which was the place that he referred us to. And then we went to our friend. He's a friend of ours. It was a doctor family friend of ours. And we told him what was going on. He took me into the back and he swabbed a sample of my throat. And he took it to a test, like a DNA test. Not DNA test, it was like a germ test. I don't even know. And they found out I got strep throat, which if you don't know what strep throat is, allow me to explain. Strep throat basically is like a virus that is mostly within your throat towards your towards the pancreas and towards the whatever that like yeah towards the pancreas and towards the throat and also towards the lungs. So I missed a whole week of work because it was really bad. I had to take medicine. I had to take 15 bottles of medicine, 15 for strep throat, and I was off for a whole week. A whole week. After that week was done, I said, I'm done. I'm going into work. That's the end of it. No, that was not even the end of it. Because after that, I went into work and I was on my first break. And then that's when I started to feel woozy. I felt drowsy. I felt woozy. I felt super tired, super like I just felt like shit. At first, I thought, okay, this is just the aftermath of the strep throat. Not even. You see, after that happened, I felt really, really dizzy, and I'm talking about so dizzy where to the point where I tried to get up. I tried to get up, and the moment I got up, I just lost balance. One of my colleagues literally ran up to me and grabbed me, asking me if I was okay, and I said, I don't know, because it felt like the room just shift. It was shifting to multiple ends. But then it stopped. So I thought, you know what? I'm just super tired. I'm going to go back to work. I go back to work, and almost for an entire hour, I was coughing like crazy. And I'm talking about coughing every like 5-10 seconds. I could not stop coughing. So I was freaking out, thinking I was having an allergic reaction to something. But I didn't have anything. I'm allergic to nuts. All sorts of nuts. I didn't eat anything with nuts. I had on that day like a little pizza. So I had nothing made of nuts. That and water. That's all I had. And I went home and I was coughing for another hour. And then it just got worse and worse to the point where my throat had these like giant rips inside. And everything I was drinking, it burned the hell out of my throat. So I really freaked out. So mom grabbed the COVID test. She grabbed the COVID. No. No, my bad. My God. It was the next day. Mom grabbed a COVID test. And while she was grabbing a COVID test for me, she grabbed one for my grandmother because she started to feel weird as well. The next day, I find out my grandmother had COVID. And then I'm in the bathroom brushing my teeth. After mom checks the results, I had COVID. I had COVID. And during the time, the rules were if you have COVID, you need to quarantine for 2 weeks. So that means I was going to lose 2 weeks worth of work. I was not going to get paid, and it was already going rock bottom. It was the worst month of my life. I missed a whole month worth of work. I only worked for 3 days total out of that whole month. Guys, it was insane. COVID was really bad. The first time I had it, it was bad. I had it 5 times in total. First time was awful. Second time was bad. Third time was decent. Fourth time was nothing. And the fifth time was literally nothing. Literally nothing. Like, I felt nothing at all. But seriously, guys, like, that month was just one of the worst months of my life. First, I had a massive cold. Then after that, I had strep throat. And then after that, I had COVID. So it was like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Guys, I hope this video will let you guys learn from this, because one thing I would like to teach you guys from this video is that be protective of yourselves. Number 1, wash your hands. Number 2, stay hydrated. Number 3, don't do anything stupid like take drugs or drink water. Just drink as much water as you can. Don't eat too much. Sorry, I'm just really tired. Don't eat too much fast food. And just make sure to take care of your health. But until then, guys, that was the story of one of the worst months of my life. It was really, really bad. And it kind of looks like it's freezing cold out there because there's frost all over my window. Oh well. Now I'm going to go ahead and drink this water. But until then, guys, should I even do the outro?